Signs of progress after 2 days of trade talks between top Chinese and U.S. officials in Washington. Vice Premier Liu He, who led the Chinese delegation, says there will be no trade war, and both sides agreed no additional tariffs would be imposed. He described the talks as positive, pragmatic, and constructive. A joint U.S. China statement says measures being discussed would help both countries, boosting China's economy while reducing the trade deficit. The statement read in part, "There was a consensus on taking effective measures to substantially reduce the United States' trade deficit in goods with China, to meet the growing consumption needs of the Chinese people and the need for high-quality economic development. China will significantly increase purchases of United States goods and services." The statement goes on to say the U.S. would increase agriculture and energy exports to China while working to expand trade in manufactured goods and services. On Friday, White House advisor Larry Kudlow said talks were going well.
I think what really got the president kind of optimistic about this is what he heard from the vice premier. The president really liked what the Chinese had put on the table and how well the talks went.
The two sides also agreed on the importance of intellectual property protection. China's foreign ministry says ongoing dialogue is crucial to managing trade differences.
China and the U.S. are two large economies with pretty close economic and trade ties. It is inevitable for us to have some different views and opinions and come across some issues. Consultations are meant to address each other's concerns, increase mutual understanding, and work toward compromise.
Washington and Beijing agreed to the principle of fairness when dealing with trade issues and a level playing field for competition. Both sides agreed to continue high-level talks in a proactive manner. A U.S. team will travel to China to work on details around increased American agriculture and energy exports, but no dates have been set yet for those discussions. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.